Hey everybody, it's Tanya Atomic, and today I'm doing a special unboxing and try on. I'm being secretive, but since you are watching this video, I'm sure you already know what this is. So let me just get into opening this box. And I blame my friend Tiffany. It's all Tiffany's fault. Tiffany is a bad influence on me. Indirectly, but I got the Flamin' Hot Cheetos times Riley Rose collection of makeup here. And right now, if I look weird, it's because I have a base on and some tinted lip balm and nothing else, because I'm going to try these on. First of all, I'm going to apologize and say that these are not vegan. I didn't think to look because I was so excited to try these out, and it's an oopsie. I don't know if they're cruelty free either. I try to only use cruelty free and vegan products. So here's the thing, is this the eyeshadow is vegan, but I bought it with the highlighter and bronzer, which is not, that's where I made my mistake. So sorry about that. I'm still going to try it out and give my review, but I can't recommend the highlighter bronzer because it's not vegan. So I'm going to have to say, I looked it up. I can't figure out whether or not these are cruelty free. So I really do apologize, because that is one thing I really strive for. There is carmine in this. If I hadn't been so excited to buy them as a package, I would not have bought the highlighter bronzer. So I'm sorry, but it's already purchased. But this one is vegan. As far as being cruelty free, I couldn't find that information. So I do apologize, but I have these here and I'm going to try them out for you. So here is the Flamin' Hot Highlighter Bronzer. Comes in a paper sleeve. Open it up, there is a mirror and a protective covering, and there are 6 colors here, including some lovely Cheetos-esque colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bronze with some of the I don't even know, they're all pretty dark. But I'm going to try to get some of the brown reds and do like a little bit of bronzing. That comes across on the camera super red. Not as much in person, but it comes across super red in the camera. So I'm going to stop there because it is like super red. Okay, so as far as like blush, like I could probably use like the top section here or the red section here as like a blush. So I'm gonna try to go in with this red section here, just do a little bit of the blush tones. And to me it looks the same, kind of. Like a reddishy, like Flamin' Hot Cheetos rubbed on my cheeks. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Does it look like Flamin' Hot Cheetos rubbed on my cheeks? I do feel like it's crushed up beetles, so that's a little bit of a turn off for me, but is my own fault for not making sure. Okay, so, and it comes across way redder on camera. That looks crazy. But anyway, so that is the, you know, the blush color that I'm getting out of here. And then I'm going to go in for highlighter. I'm going to go in for this like yellow cheesy color. I mean gold. I'm going in for the gold. Cheetos gold here. That's dark. That is dark. So it's not exactly, so you can kind of go into individual colors, even though they are stacked pretty close to each other. And I mean, if you want your highlighter to kind of look like cheese powder, then I guess that's a, I guess this is a good palette for you. So what do I think about it? The colors are very dark. I think that someone with a darker complexion could get away with it more. They do blend out, and they weren't, I mean, they're very dark colors, and they're very pigmented colors, but I did kind of go in a little heavier with it, so I think you could go in even slightly lighter with a lighter hand if you wanted to. But yeah, the color scheme is kind of interesting there. I mean, it is Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and I do feel like I'm getting a Flamin' Hot Cheeto effect. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I'm gonna powder my face, and I'll go ahead and put on eye primer to get ready for the eye look. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little, some little swatches here. So first we've got this brown, reddish brown Flaming Hot shade. Then we have this red, super Flaming Hot shade. But not, kind of subtle actually. I guess because if you're using it for a highlighter or blush or bronzer, you don't want to look too bright red. That's a copper. Then we've got this, I accidentally swatched the one below too because they're so narrow strips, but in the middle there you can see this goldish color. I could try swatching that again with my pinky. Let's see. And I picked up the color underneath, but you can see on top there's that, it's that goldish color. Then there's a lighter copper or slightly less reddish copper, and then the top sort of an orange without the reddish, sort of an orange. So these are all the colors swatched out of here. So as you can see, they're all very dark. They make more of a bronzy gold color. It's supposed to be bronzer highlight, or highlighting bronzer possibly. And actually I think it came out looking okay. Like I said, it's slightly redder in the camera. So it does, in the camera it does have that, you know, I rubbed a Flamin' Hot Cheeto on my face look to it. But in person it's not quite as red. It's a little more subtle, and it's got a gold highlight, which is not subtle, but it does kind of blend into the skin okay. I wouldn't wear it unless I was going for like a kind of goldy look, but it does kind of blend into the skin. It blends really well. So next we have the Flamin' Hot and the Cheetos Flamin' Hot times Riley Rose eyeshadow palette. Again, it comes in a sleeve with a protective film here. And just now I accidentally flicked some of the shadows out of the pan. They came off of the glue. I did kind of flick it sort of hard. That's just something to note, that the glue didn't stick to the pan. And I made a little bit of a mess here with the black shadow trying to put it back in. They did go back in no problem and with no breakage, which is important. So let's go ahead and swatch this. The colors don't have names. We'll just start here with the Flamin' Hot red one. That is very pigmented, and it does look like a Flamin' Hot Cheeto, We're gonna go with the orange. This looks more of your traditional Cheeto color. That is very, very pigmented and very cheesy. Next, we're gonna go with this yellow, sort of American cheesy, Velveeta-y looking thing here. That's pretty pigmented. It's not as highly pigmented as the first two, but it does kind of give the impression of cheese dust. There's a second swatch. Oh, second swatch, it builds. It's buildable. So that one actually built up. Then we've got this coppery shimmer shade here, which is not quite like cheese dust, but it does go with the palette. Then we've got a black. This is intriguing me because I'm not sure. It's not a shimmer shade. I think it's a satin. Yeah, it's a satin. Okay, so it's a very smooth, but it's not quite completely matte. It's got a shiny finish to it, but it is not a shimmer shade. Then we've got kind of the shimmer cheese, I feel like. It's sort of this kind of yellowish shimmer here. So that makes me feel like it's kind of a cheesy shimmer color. And that's really pretty. So these are all the colors that are in here. And I have to say it's a very Flaming Hot Cheetos-y. I get the feel of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and I feel like maybe I ate a bunch of different Cheetos, kind of wiped them on my hand, and actually the remnants on my fingers makes me feel like, you know, cheese powder, chemical flavored cheese flavored chemicals on my hands. So I have already primed my eyes with Nomad eye primer, and I'm going to go ahead and do an eye look. I'm going to go in with the basic yellow cheese and go in the crease with that. And I'm going to take it kind of high so I can blend with it, blend into it. Next, I'm going to go into the crease with the orange cheese color. And then I'm going to blend these together. And I'm going to blend this kind of high, but not as high as I did with the yellow, so that we get a little bit of a gradient here. Okay, so then I'm going to go into the Flamin' Hot color, and I'm going to put that right in the middle of my crease here. And I'm going for that subtle sunset cheese look. Don't let the sun set on your cheese. Words of wisdom. I'm going to go ahead and go with this cheesy shimmer color for my lid color. And I have a feeling that brushes, sometimes when you use brushes on shimmers, it just kind of spreads the particles all out. If you get it on your finger and use your finger, it presses everything down. That looks way better. I'm going to go with the black to deepen the edges a little bit, deepen the outer corner. Then I'm going to go with the copper shade on top of that. Hi everybody, I'm back with my finished look. On my lips is Caramel Sugar by MAC Cosmetics. And, oh my goodness, my cat is looking at me longingly. Come here. I guess he wanted to say hello. Hi, say hi, Max. Yeah, you wanted to say purr, 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 purr. Anyway, so that is it for my Cheetos extra Flamin' Hot eyeshadow, extra Flamin' Hot highlighter bronzer. So I actually like how this look came out. If you're going for like a bronzy, orangey Cheeto, flamin' hot Cheeto glow, I think that this works. I like it with the brownish copper shimmer lip, and yeah, I actually like it, surprisingly. I don't like that there's carmine in this, and I don't like that I can't find any information about this being cruelty-free, which leads me to believe that it probably isn't, but I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna, if you know, leave something in the comments and let me know how you found out, because I actually looked into it and I couldn't find any information. I liked this, but I feel like it's not really for everyday wear. It's definitely for certain looks. And as far as the eyeshadow goes, I liked the matte shades. I liked the matte shades quite a bit. I felt like they were highly pigmented. They were easy to use. They were blendable. The shimmer shades, I have to say, I didn't love very much. The satin, I wasn't sure because of the way I used it. I'm not sure how the black, it swatched okay. I would have to use it again, I think, to really understand. But the shimmer shades here, the yellow and the cheesy shimmer and the bronze, they were kind of, the particles were kind of chunky, and they actually had fallout where I got kind of glitter pieces all, on my face and on stuff. So it's not the best shimmer I've used. As far as application, I thought it did pretty good. It's mainly the fallout that I'm unhappy with, because it was kind of getting everywhere. But as far as application, I think it looks good. Anyway, that is my review, my first impressions, and that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching.